Yeah.
Sounds somewhat professional.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Episode number 58 of Lawnhub Live After Lunch. I am here with Mr. Clint Adams. Welcome.
Hi. What's going on?
He's been here for a total of
4 minutes?
3 minutes, 56 seconds. So, done well. We got here before too. Hope everyone's well. Stinking hot here in South Australia over the weekend.
Gonna be hotter tomorrow.
Yeah, 41 tomorrow.
Been 26 on Sunday.
Yeah, the planes last night.
Oh yeah, Matt showed me the planes were spraying the sky.
So, the footy's back at Adelaide Oval.
Does that really make a difference to anyone's life?
Well, it made a difference to the Saka. They qualified home final, but they can't play their field final there.
Oh, because it doesn't matter because it's South Australian cricket. You told me that if you're not in New South Wales, it doesn't mean shit.
True. But, so Karen Rolton will do. That's what that oval's for, but it would have been nice to see a Shield final at Adelaide Oval. But I think if they were to move the schedule, then they would need to fill the stands with 50,000 people, which I don't think is plausible.
No, it's a business like anything else. BJ says, "G'day, Lawn legends and Carlton supporters."
Yeah, they shit the bed last night. 41 points up and then lost to Richmond.
Do you think Favola could still get a spot?
Maybe in the forward pocket. Well, he could last night because after half time, Carlton went to bed, so couldn't be any worse, right?
All right, so I'm going to just try and find Instagram.
The gram.
Where are we? Here we go. Live. Adam Jones on the gram. Have you got the price back for the wall yet?
10 business days. I think it's been 7.
Okay. What's the plan for today?
Not sure. So kind of hoping that we're just going to go with the flow.
Audience might ask some questions.
Might ask some questions. We'll answer them. We had a nice time lawn bowling last night.
Eastside mowing. Who's excited for the robotic reel mower? Didn't you ask that last week? I'm assuming he didn't. They didn't get enough.
We're in a
excitement.
Simulation.
Maybe, yeah. Fuck. We've just started a podcast in the same. It's the same podcast. Yep.
Yeah.
That lawn bowls.
It was fun.
Yeah. I think it's probably you need to be drunk.
It's just it's all like putting. You just got to get the feel.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You don't reckon?
Yeah, I don't know. Because when you putt, the ball's symmetrical.
Yeah. I was more so talking about the weight of the release.
Did you find it quite wet underfoot?
Once the dew set in, once the sun went down, the dew fucked
it felt like it had just been watered. Oh, we didn't answer it last night. Who's excited for the robotic reel mower?
Sure.
Yep, Jonesy is. Dylan? I don't know. I need to see it.
Yeah, it's still near. I reckon the robotic, as in like a Husqvarna version, but
as in it's a cylinder mower, a real mower, REEL, but it's automatic. Just goes out, does its business, and comes back.
That'd be nice. Imagine if you could set what pattern stripes you wanted.
Surely that's around the corner.
Well, it'd be within the next 15, 20
because if
years,
it's like
probably.
less than 15.
Like a proper good one. Not
Three.
Not
the technology would be available.
Not one from Temu.
Why not?
Wouldn't be. It would be this big.
Mudge said, "Look at the liquid death hero." I'll get a cup. Fuckhead. Sorry. I enjoy the flavour of the water.
It's just you one extreme to the other, aren't you? I love it.
Sorry, dude. Nath Manjarang says YouTube seems a bit quiet, same as last week. Does that maybe mean that Nath Manjarang hasn't turned his phone up since last week?
Definitely in a simulation.
Recently, seed is back in stock. Have a waffle on about that. Yeah, I did notice there was a fuckload of buckets out there.
And they're going very quickly.
So people are oversowing.
Mm-hmm.
You want to oversow at the front, don't you?
I thought about it, but we just put PGR down on Wednesday, and I kind of just want to see the TIFF just weigh it out now.
Because I changed my mind. I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Oh, well, we'll do it then. Let's do it. Done. Easy.
The PGR doesn't matter.
No, it's actually helping.
Yeah.
So
will you give it a tickle before you put the seed out?
I'll scarify it. We'll put the seed. We won't put any top dress down. We'll just keep water on it.
IG's quiet as well. Let me see if my IG's quiet.
No, that's beaming.
Sounds about perfect. Struggling to mow during Ramadan, no energy. Any tips? What can you have? Can you eat? You can drink? Can you drink?
Sounds great.
All right. I trust Kira. All right. Everyone else is wrong.
Unless we can hire an Eco 250 from... Yeah, maybe because we can get that. We'll get some sand delivered. We can do
An Eco 250, the fucking trailer with the spinny thing
It's
that you push around.
one. Yeah.
It's fucking, that'd be wider than the strip.
No, well, I'm not top dressing that by hand.
No,
ever again.
you're not. Riley is.
Riley saw the sun last time and he threw sand in the garden.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have died that day without Riley, if I'm being honest. Worked his ass off.
Wow, I'm really thirsty. I might just have a sip of this. And then... Not sponsored. Okay, so
you reckon go the overseed? Fuck it, let's do it. There's next week's video, Dylan.
Nath Manjarang said it seems louder, and I didn't do anything yet. That's because Dylan turned it up on the soundboard.
Actually, I have to time it with the weather. I don't. Oh no, we got that. We'll have to install the Hunter Pro HC.
Can't we just go in there and steal one of their planes and just seed it up and fucking seed the seed and seed the seed?
Because you can get into the Pro HC with your phone, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using the internet.
Yeah.
You might have to leave Gawler to do it, but
because I'm pretty sure the one we got down there, the one that come with the building. How many different starts do you reckon you'd be able to do on it? 5 or 6 a day?
How many start times? I'm pretty sure Hunter would be 4 as a standard. Oh, the one downstairs. Yeah, but we'll just put the controller in. We've got one.
Yeah, well, I think Dylan wants to do a video about the Pro
he
HC,
does.
and I know nothing about him, so I can't.
Dylan's going to start working 12 hours a day.
Welcome to the club. They're only half days. Well, 12 is only half a day. They used to love that.
That's fucking science.
They used to love that joke in the supermarket. Yeah. Yeah.
It's half day for all of us. All of us earthlings. Give or take the micro decimals that get corrected in leap years once every 4 years. But
they used to love that joke Saturday. Oh, mate, they got you working on a Saturday. Yeah, only a half day today, mate. Yeah, time do you finish? 6. Time to start? 6. It's not a half day. It's 24 hours in a day, mate. And then you go buy his pack of ciggies and away he goes. Yeah. Yeah.
Eastside Mowing says the real mower will be able to do pattern stripes checkerboard.
Fuck yeah.
Now we're excited.
Now I'm excited.
Someone has a micro boner, and it's not me. Powerhouse says struggling to mow during Ramadan, no energy, any tips? Can you have bone broth during Ramadan, or is it like literally no?
What exactly is Ramadan?
Ramadan is a fast. I think there's other religious things that occur during that period, but you don't eat for 40 days. I might be wrong, and I'm hopefully not being too culturally insensitive, but you don't eat during the daylight hours for those 40 days. And then you can break the fast when the sun goes down, which sucks for people that do Ramadan in South Australia because we've got like 14 hours of sunlight. And then I think they have like a ceremony where they break the fast at the end, but I might be wrong. So if you want to expand on that, obviously.
What do you just have liquids?
You don't consume food. So yeah, you'd have water. You can not eat for a day, it's fine.
Why have I never heard of that?
Because you grew up in Gawler, which is
true.
Anglo as fuck and probably not overly accepting of other cultures and races.
I wonder what Mr. Piccolo would have to say about that.
Mr. Piccolo?
Yeah, he's our...
Yeah, he's almost Anglo. The Italians are Anglo now. That's some good unbranded water. Okay, let's go. We got some commentos. What do we got here? So we'll go back to YouTube. Nate Extreme, hello there.
Hello.
Nath Manjarang, that seems louder yet. Dylan, fix that. Sean, hey lads, laying a new nullable cooch today. Followed your tips, Jonesy, in an email a few weeks back about removing as much old soil and putting in sandy loam mix as possible. Any tips for the first 1 to 2 months? Sean on YouTube.
Beautiful. Love to hear it. Well, if you haven't already, get the cherry popper pack. We've touched on it a few times, but...
It's actually a Instagram clip right now.
Well, there
they
you
clipped you. It's live on Instagram as at an hour or two ago.
There you go. Dylan just
doesn't
bought a
really
cherry
know.
popper pack as well. So
And it worked.
fucking hell. So 1 to 2
Can we
months.
offshore this part of the? Can
No.
we offshore Dylan's job?
Yeah, Nullarbor Cooch. I'm assuming he'd be in the southern part. Did you say where he was?
His name's Sean. So Sydney, New South Wales.
Anyway, we've still got great growing conditions, so I suspect that
bet
the
I'm
lawn would establish within the next 4 weeks easily, given the weather. But yeah, you just for those first few weeks or first couple of weeks at least, you just want to keep enough water on the lawn so it doesn't dry out, but it's not soaking, so it's just damp. Get a good quality starter fertilizer like Got Laid, Wetting Agent, BBW, Roots and Shoots. There's really can't go wrong, especially if you've taken a lot of the old soil out and brought in a quality soil. You'll have very good success.
Do not mow until you cannot physically remove the cooch from the ground. It needs to be rooted.
Correct.
It needs to be gotten laid.
I was just going to say checkerboards.
Yeah, that was back in the day.
Yeah. What?
When we had a qualified turf
Yeah, that's
professional
right.
working for us, not like
Yeah,
you
I've
fucking scumbag.
Been copping that a lot.
In
lately.
fairness, you are wearing protective.
Yeah, you rocked
clothing.
up and I was fully
Yeah. Oh,
clothed.
that's right. I saw you spraying a chemical, wearing a mask and everything, like a pro. Hopefully someone saw that and posts that on the internet. That would be good. Good for the brand. Okay, so Scott Baxter, happy Friday, fellas. Turns out Cyclone Alfred was a bluff like Clint predicted. About 120 mil of rain over 3 days at home. Premature has done wonders for the colour. To be fair, I didn't predict that it was going to be a non-event. I just spoke to a few people that said it was being a non-event. So I was kind of being like the news, but without the sensationalism and the ads. So that's good. We didn't want damage up there. Bit of rain. I mean, I've seen also some video of some like high oceans
and horrendous roofs flying off. I think some parts got
spanked. Yeah.
got spanked, but I think the media and the hype was that Brisbane was going to get washed away, and like the Gold Coast, the buildings, and
Yeah, I follow Simon Beard on Instagram, who was the founder of Culture Kings. I think he owns half of it now, and they've got a place on whatever island it's called, Infinity Island or some shit in Gold Coast. I don't know. It's fucking nuts. Have you seen his house?
No.
It's fucking nuts. We can look at that, right? We're not doing any. So this house. I know I've already said this. It's fucking nuts. So I'll find it and we'll play it. But while I'm trying to find it, he also owns the penthouse or the top 2 floors on a building. I think it might be called the Wave or something on Gold Coast. So he went up to he's like 73rd floor while the storm was going. I'm like, fuck that.
fuck you would
Fuck that.
Fuck, you'd rather be in the ocean.
I'd rather be stand up paddleboarding off the coast of fucking the Gold Coast. But yeah, he's up there filming, and the roof, that dome that blew away?
Yeah,
That was like, he could film that. He was above that.
fuck.
So, but yeah, his house, he's got a Lamborghini boat. The one, it was used in like Rick Ross's film clip. Do you know the boat? Like this purple Lamborghini boat. I think, again, I'm not going to let the truth get in the way of a good story. So this boat's just docked in the Brisbane or the Gold Coast, like that area. Yeah. Where's the best way to do it? Can we play YouTube clips? Davey Fogarty did a tour there. I'll just turn the sound off. No, that doesn't work. For people listening to this podcast, all right, we'll talk over it. If you're listening to the podcast right now, go over to YouTube. Go over to a platform that has video and watch it. So this is his house. This is him topless. So he owned Culture Kings. Anyway, this house, the reason I'm talking about this is because he was filming a lot and I was watching the river rising and like he had a jet ski strapped down next to this. I think the boat's like 3 mil.
Yeah.
But the house is fucking sick. There's the boat.
Fucking Jesus.
And he'll probably show it in here. He actually had, the boat was in a film clip. He's got a cryo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I saw a clip this morning that suggests the house is worth 30 or to 50 million. He owned a house that he bought for 12 and then he bought the block next door for 2 and then he's then done.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that water was getting like up there. I think he was pretty close to it flooding this room here. So yeah, anyway, go have a look at his house if you're interested. We don't need to harp on about this, but I just wanted to try and find, he's got like an ice bath. That's the boat there. That's the film clip. Oh yeah, look at this. Couple of Lambos. Where are the Lambos? Downstairs. Oh, it's the cinema. Here we go.
On a buggy.
Just 4 Lambos. 3 Lambos. 3. What a soft cock. Why wouldn't you have 4? It's just stupid. Like 3 is such an odd number. No drums. Cool. Anyway, that's his house. It's pretty sick. But it was the water was so that sand there. The water was up like here. So all of the sand washed away, all the grass.
A lot of water.
We should send him a fucking bit of prem.
Yeah.
Simon, we know you watch the podcast. We'll just send it to you. We know where the house is.
Get a box of Lawnhub rock up.
I'd be like, I don't want to open these boxes that keep getting delivered to my house. So, Culture Kings, the Woody. Cool?
Cool.
All right. Now, let's get out of that and get back to the show. So, hang on. Whoa. Question, sensible question. Where's my fucking buttons?
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
That was just to fill in some time. Sensible question. I've got heaps of sensible questions.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, there's the stupid question from Mudge. He's like, how did you not know that, Jonesy? He's talking about the Ramadan.
The only thing in the supermarket that we would advertise for was Chinese New Year. Lent.
Yep.
Lent, yeah. Easter and Christmas. They're the only things.
Father's Day, Mother's Day.
Yeah. Valentine's Day. But I meant
Valentine's Day.
I meant like food-based.
Will you be my Valentine? Hey, Legends, golf this weekend, Jonesy?
Yeah, playing tomorrow. First time in 3 or 4 weeks.
I just gave him a new shirt as well.
I'm going to wear it tomorrow.
Got a golf shirt.
Yeah, I'm going to sweat it up in a grey.
And like full disclosure, if I wasn't such a fat cunt, I probably would have kept it. So I hope that empties, that takes all of the kindness out of that gift.
It's all kindness.
Sorry to those kids and religious folk listening. I accidentally threw out the seed diggity. So the same person, Willow's Word. Hey, Legend. Yep, you're playing golf. Cool, we covered that. My Frankenstein Lawn Kikuyu Buffalo Cooch blend.
Jesus.
Gave it a Verdi cut a month ago. It still looks terrible. Any tips to push the recovery? And then he also added, I'm in Highbury and have my Kikuyu. Hang on, you just said the same shit. Maybe he didn't. The comment disappeared. Anyway, it's in Highbury, South Australia. God's country.
The only thing that I can think of straight away is there any big gum trees around being in Highbury?
It's really interesting because, like, I know the weather because I'm very close to Highbury, and we've had wicked weather.
Yeah. Well, the only other thing I can think of is
water?
maybe water and the trees. Maybe.
Like, you know what's funny though? My tiff's not growing. Like, I haven't mowed my tiff for probably a month, and it gets watered every day. And even the areas that are growing, they'd be like that every day.
We'd need
soil test maybe.
No, maybe
rip it out maybe.
Rip it out maybe. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Kikuyu maybe.
Yeah. Nah, fucking
Kikuyu and a big net so the cockatoos can't get in.
Big soil flush with rapid, and then start again.
Rapid maybe.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Cool. I'm thirsty. I need some more non-branded water.
Oh God.
Shout out to podcasts that have sponsors for their water.
Yes, we did have one, and then
you fucked it up.
And you never gave me the contact.
Captain Kurt. Yeah, I don't know. I think I took his last cart, and I think he was just trying to evaluate whether or not he was going to go back into it. I know this won't surprise you, but I've been thinking about just starting a water brand.
Yeah, well, no.
Because I'm spending a lot of money on non-branded cans. Branded cans of green lime water, and I'm really liking it. I think it could just step back from the lime a bit. I could probably have like a bit of a light lime.
Flint's light lime.
Yeah. Lawnhub lime liquid after lunch.
Sponsor our own podcast.
Yeah, why not? Why let someone else sponsor it?
Anyway, back to
I don't want to be serious.
The Highbury.
I'm just going to take my belt off.
Yeah, have you got any big trees?
Change cameras.
Big trees?
Yeah, if it's in Highbury, it's not the sun, unless there's shade.
Yeah.
And it's got to be water. Well, we know what it is, right? It's either air, food, sun, or water. So yeah. If you haven't fertilised recently, did he say he'd fertilised? He verticut. Might need a feed. Yeah, we need some more information. Willow's word. Little Jimmy's mate says, "What up, Pornhub?" I think you might be on the wrong page, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, do that,
Never heard of them.
dude. I have. I've had letters from them, but I also, fun fact, it's you have to use a VPN if you want to go on that website in Texas.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Texas government. Well, either that or you have to upload your ID. So I've heard. I wouldn't go on that website. It's disgusting.
It was only for research purposes anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I have got a bit of a browser history. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta laugh, don't you?
Well, you can't share incognito to the big screen in the lounge room. You have to go, just go, you know? You can't do incognito because it won't share. Just black screen. Yeah. So if you want 80 inches for your 12 inches, then you got to, you know. I lost you at 12, sorry. If you want 80 inches for your 4 inches, is that better? I get no joy from anything. Okay, let's get back to the questions. Cyclone, yep, done that. Nate Extreme, been seeing a bit of what I think is spider mites around my area lately. What can you tell us about it? That's from Nate Extreme, which is... Canberra?
Spider mites is ugly. Like mole crickets. Very ugly.
What's ugly? The actual result of what the behaviour is?
Just what they look like. It looks like, so you wake up in the morning and it looks like that there's like soapy water rings all on your lawn.
Like...
Yeah, like...
So,
yeah,
like, for the uneducated,
yeah.
Disney kids, Marvel kids, they might think Spider-Man was out there.
Potentially.
Trying to, like, spring down.
And they come on from the weather conditions. They bring it on. It's like... and yeah, they cause scarring, damage, bleaching. Yeah, a good way to get rid of them is with the miticide. So like Agador, Malus Duo, like I said to you yesterday, looking at getting that in soon.
Yeah, that was a question from one of our friendly golf course superintendents that I met with yesterday.
When you asked me, I said to Celeste, "Is he with someone at the moment?" And she goes, "Yeah." Like, yeah. He only asks me those questions when he's with someone.
Okay, so there's a bunch going on now. I've got too many questions, so we'll try and work through them quickly. Tiff Tough Brisbane. Tiff Tough Briz. Clint, why are you watering your Tiff Tough every day, mate? I set it up to water every day while I was away on holidays because I didn't want it to struggle, so I figured overwatering was underwatering. Plus, I like to water in the glyphopis that occurs daily. So it's running 20 minutes a day on the main areas and 12 on the side area because it floods. Lots of shade. And so what's that? 20 is 1/3 of 16. So it's kind of getting 4 mil a day. So I'm watering it, 28 mil a week or something. Because it's on a slope, if I do too much more than that in a cycle, it actually all puddles down the end. So that's why. And I don't care about the cost of water. So, it's not really that much water, really.
Really.
That's why.
Well, not really.
Well, it's 37 today or 35 today, 37 tomorrow. I've probably been running that watering cycle since December 1st-ish. So that's the answer. Willow's word he's come back with some questions, some answers around his hybrid.
Oh, yes.
Hybrid.
Of lawns.
His Frankenstein hybrid. Yeah. Water, yes. Food, yes. Trees, yes. Hybrid, God's country, yes. Okay, so he's been watering it, he's been feeding it, but there is trees.
Yeah.
So you need to get some UV lights.
Yeah.
Or cut the tree down.
Yeah. Speak to the council.
If it's deciduous, it should be dropping leaves now. I know the leaf dropping ratios of hybrid. Speak to council. Yeah, no, don't highlight it to council. Just start chopping.
Drill hole. No, that's not financial advice.
What is it? What the fuck?
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Well, hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, that was after a coin drop, wasn't it? Yeah. Is she in jail yet, or?
I don't know about that one.
Some of you know how we flushed the toilet after the public shit.
Disgusting.
Well, there was fucking one, yes.
All right, sorry, let's go.
Disgusting.
Josh Knott. Josh Knott, would be good to see a video on what that watering app looks like. You could probably find them online if you wanted to. So the app we were talking about was HydroWise. So the controller's a Hunter HydroWise controller. The app's the HydroWise app. We've probably done videos on it at WaterPro's YouTube channel, at WaterPro AU. AU, yep. But we'll do one. So cool. And it might not be on Lawnhub, it might be on WaterPro. Kira, what are you holding on to, Clinto? This is a Hunter key that you use to adjust Hunter gear drives, PGPs, PGJs, SRMs, the old ones and the new ones, I guess. I-25s, I-40s, I-90s. The list goes on. We were in the Hunter factory last month. And so me and Irvo got, did you get one of these?
No, you had to pull up in front of the group and I wasn't interested.
You had to do a pull up?
Yeah.
That's
when we went to the Hunter gym.
That's really bad.
I wasn't interested.
In that, I guess they're under Donald Trump rule now. If they were still under Biden, you would have just been like, I just identified as doing a pull up and you could have had one for free.
But that was for the MP rotator key, not
the orange one?
The gold one.
There's a gold MP rotator key? Fuck. Irvo! There's a gold fucking MP rotator key. Why don't we get one of them? I think Irvo's working. So
he's stressed.
We got some of these, and thankfully one of the guys we were traveling with had his luggage go under the plane because I took a guess that probably wasn't going in hand luggage.
Yeah, that's probably fair dinkum.
Give me all the plane.
Yeah.
So yeah, we Scott Baxter, can you guys bottle and brand your own water? Call it Gawler's Kool-Aid. Imagine we do a fucking high-end water called Gawler Springs.
I wonder how you'd go. I wonder how you go about that, because there'd be someone out there who go, "Well, that you didn't pull that from a Gawler spring."
No, we don't. It's not from a spring. Where it's made, they make springs as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, we
just got an RO unit in a spring factory called Gawler Springs.
Yeah. And we can I
got around it, all right?
And we can make springs for the
MP for sprinklers.
Yeah, for sprinklers for gear drives. There you go.
No, that's fucking stupid. What we need to make springs for is when people want to drop their Commodores and they want chopped springs, we'll just make shortened springs for Commodores. Done. All sorted. You buy a spring and it's got a can of water in the middle.
You know what? Like, this is just knowing what we know, right? We could, hypothetically, right, we could launch that brand, market the fuck out of it on Meta, and just sell bulk water, and then
I just spilt water everywhere.
And then Coke and Schweppes would be like, "Who the fuck is Gawler Springs? We need to buy them out now."
I'm gonna have to bring my can back into play. I just got water everywhere. Let's just say Mother Claus was here.
Yeah.
And that's not a lizard rag. Okay. There's no more questions on Instagram. Mr. Mumbles. Hey, gents. Josh Hearn. Hey, guys. Sorry if you've covered this already, but I'm getting hammered in SA with the heat. Oh, gosh. I need some more water. I'm better than you because I drink expensive water.
That's okay. You can do whatever you like.
Hey, guys. Sorry if you've covered this, but I'm getting hammered in SA with the heat and no rain. As you know, I've got two... As you know? How do we know?
What's
Josh Hearn? Okay. Anyway, as you know, that's the end of the heat and no rain. There's a full stop and a comma that I didn't really take into account.
That's okay.
Sorry, Josh. I'm a fuckhead. I've got 200 square meters of Kikuyu in Ranella and need to do an autumn reno. There's no question. Let me start again. Hey, guys. There's a comma. Sorry if you've covered this. Another comma. But we're getting hammered in SA with the heat and no rain, comma, as you know. Full stop. I've got 200 square meters of Kikuyu in Ranella and need to do an autumn reno. Full stop. Okay.
I'm assuming there's going to be a second part to that.
Oh, hang on. Here we go. 3 questions down. So PJ jumped in with some robotic mower stuff. We'll go back to that. Josh Hearn, I've got everything ready to go, but I'm wondering what's the best order. Oh, he hit enter. Instead of shift enter.
Yeah.
And then it went to a new. Sorry. Okay, cool. I've done that plenty of times. I've got everything ready to go, but I'm wondering what's the best order to tackle it. Should I wait until the temps drop before getting started? For Kaikuya,
Yeah, we're still like the forecast is still good weather. If you didn't want to be too aggressive on, say, a scout, you could always just scarify and just pull the material out and thin it out, and then do it like a lower mow rather than a full scout.
you would call that a light tickle?
Well, no, I'm saying be aggressive with the scarify, but not as aggressive with the mower.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
And then try and fertilize beforehand as well if you can. Like try and get the lawn actively growing. Yeah, we've still got. We don't move into the
Fertilizing before a reno's like, you know how they do those rolling drags?
Yes.
You would. You'd get a fucking car and you'd be like, I don't want to do a proper drag because I don't want to put pressure on the gearbox. So they roll and then they're all traveling at, I don't know, 60 or some shit. And then meep, 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 and they because then it puts less pressure on the, you know? Yeah, it's rolling drags. Not a fan. But I also, in my opinion, doesn't matter to them. I think that's what you're talking about. You want to get it moving.
Yeah, because that'll get a quicker recovery. But yeah, I'd be heavy on the scarify, light on the scalp, fertilize prior. Say try and get 5-7 days prior if you can. And yeah, wetting agent as well. Obviously, we are going still through lots of that. We got nice delivery of BBW today, about 6 ton. So that was good.
Did we buy 6 ton of BBW?
Yeah, and it's March. Yeah. So boys did very well today making BBW.
Fucking hell, what a day. Is that what they did? Today's weather all day, pumping out. Fucking hell,
Riley
that's a tough day.
Riley did questions.
He looked pretty good when he was leaving.
Yeah. In the morning, BBW, lunch, BBW, questions, home.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big day. Who was doing it with him, Jesse?
Jesse, yeah.
He's a fucking machine.
Yeah.
All right. There is a fuckload of questions.
Beautiful.
So
As
obviously,
Kyle Jones would say. Beautiful.
looks like Clint's taking his belt off to give Adam a spanking. Where are we?
Wow.
Did we answer Josh's question? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I just interrupted the whole time. Adam Roy Schmidt. Hey, lads, struggling with random dry spots with my tiff. Have cored, top dressed, used wet, tested my irrigation by hitting it and gone over it 4 to 5 times with those stupid spike shoes. Okay, don't do that. It's still dry. Adam just got a match on Grindr, so he'll be back with you in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Good looking lad. I would look at that
Are
particular.
you on the app too?
In that particular area, whether there's some rocks under there, debris.
If it's in one specific area. Yeah.
If it's in one specific area. And
I'd be interested if it's in your front yard.
because at my house, I've got 2 spots in my front yard and I do everything that you just described minus the spike shoes. And there's bricks under there. I know there is, but
I don't think so. I think it's rubble.
all rubble. Same.
Well, a brick is just a rubble without being crushed, right?
So I do have plans to rip the front yard up at one point and start again.
Your front yard.
So
You should get Shane Benton to come and help you. He's a specialist in lawns that are too small to be considered lawns.
it'd be
I wonder how his lawn's going.
yeah.
He's been definitely like on the bench for too many seasons.
So, but then the decision, because I was talking about my backyard and I was like, you know, if I didn't have a dog, I'd like to redo that. And then I'd like to redo the front. And then I just get overwhelmed with 46 square meters, you know, Clint. It's just too much.
Your lawn's not 46 square meters.
Well, the back and the front combined.
Oh, I was going to say, your front lawn's like 2 billiard tables,
Yeah.
like full size,
it's
comp
good.
size.
Yeah, it's good.
You know what you should do? You should like get it flat and put a hole, like 6 holes, and then we'll lie down and play billiards on your lawn instead of your golf day, or as well as your golf day, you play snooker.
Could pull out the work. The only thing is, if I do rip up the front yard, I'm going to have to shape it because the shape from the top to the bottom is awesome for golf day, isn't it, Dylan? Like if you go past the hole
I've
too
never been
much,
invited to.
that is the biggest lie that I've heard in 2025. You said you have to invite me. I just won't go. But if you don't invite me, that's when I'll be out.
Then you're
upset.
fucking dead to me.
Yeah. You gotta
Then I would have come if you didn't invite me.
Yeah.
See, that was the key. I don't know that. I reckon that day I had my kids
Yeah, you
at
did.
basketball down south.
No, I thought you had it at the Starplex or
Yeah.
Northish.
Yeah.
And you had like a spare 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
then something about the game, and then it was
No,
just,
then I think I found out Reedy was going to be there, and I was like, no, I'm not coming now. Hi, Reedy. He's definitely watching. Okay, so we had a question, a very important question from little Jimmy's mate saying, what are you drinking? And Mudge responded, don't ask him that. So I'm just drinking Liquid Death, severed lime water. I paid for it. They don't send them to me. I like them.
And when he says he paid for them, I had to go downstairs and grab them.
Yeah, I buy them on Amazon. I got 3 boxes for $120. It's definitely a luxury item, but I've worked hard for a long time. And it helps me not drink alcohol, which is the real reason I'm drinking it. Okay. Golf snooker. I like that. You've got bro. You get a little fucking triangle,
Yeah.
fill it with coloured golf balls, and then you putt at it, fucking break them up.
yeah.
And then everyone's just trying to putt. But once you don't actually hit a ball into a ball, you just break them. And then you've all got your own balls, and you've got to try and like putt
it
your
in.
ball into a hole.
Yeah.
And you can try and putt your ball in front of someone's hole. This is a fucking Tiger. You know what? With his fucking recent surgery, putt snooker.
Could be the.
Well, he's fine. No swings. Just fucking. Is Jaron watching? Can we get Jaron to go do all that? Get us the domain puttsnooker.com and all. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I'll get the lawyers. Can you ring O'Loughlin's and get them to do the trademark? Oh, this is live, isn't it? Oh, lost that idea. You know who would have taken it? James Hurd. I reckon James Hurd got it and ran with it. He's a real entrepreneur. No one knows.
Chris Judd's a money man as well.
Well, James Hurd was trying to put together like World Cup tennis, like fucking IPL tennis. And I think it was
Don't they already have that?
just about the time when they all got.
Don't they have like a World Cup tennis?
Well, let's call it tennis IPL, Tipple,
Yeah. Okay.
but it's not Indian.
Yeah.
TPL, Tennis Premier League.
That's probably not. That's fast.
Well, tennis goes for a fucking long time.
Yeah, but it's not. I suppose the tennis in Australia are fortunate because it's not like the golf before Live. We didn't have the big names of golf come to Australia, but the big names of tennis come to Australia. You just need to pay a fortune to go.
I don't think it's about attracting the big names in what he was trying to do. I think it's about like
Shortening
creating
it
a
up.
sport that you don't have to sit there for fucking 5 hours. Because the problem with tennis is the next game starts when the last game finishes. So you're just like, all right, guys, well, it's 1 a.m. Let's fucking start the main event. Mudge said, who's it owned by? Me. I paid for it. $4.44. Well, what's left of it? $2.22. Daniel Pittman, who was best at lawn bowls last night? Steve.
And the surprise, I think Chris found something he can turn to once he.
Like Chris, I mean, Chris has got long service leave coming up. I don't think I'd be surprised if I saw him join a bowls club.
And he looked like he genuinely enjoyed himself too. It was
Had
good.
that fucking sidewalk.
Yeah, when him and Steve were doing their walk, I was fucking pissing it. It was great. Love to see it.
Mr. Mumble says Adam is not qualified, but man, he has the answers, huh?
Yeah, I fucking copped it during the week. In the comment section of some posts this
Really?
week. Yeah. Good laugh
But
actually.
not being qualified.
Yeah.
You need to tell me when that shit happens.
Yeah.
I'll go scorched earth on these
Oh,
motherfuckers.
it doesn't matter.
But I enjoy it.
Yeah, I know you do. But I mean, yeah, it's been fun. What are you doing?
Well, this tastes like nipple rings.
Whoa, fucking look at it. It is made out of nipple rings.
Kira said, I'll get on to designing the water label.
Gawler Springs.
Yeah.
Can we use the font of the old Gawler High font?
Well, I'm thinking you can use that font, but I want like a VN Commodore on blocks with people like removing the springs and then
Gawler
just
Springs.
this subtle can of water next to it.
Fucking so funny. So you'd go cans?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. like they ship better. They can fit in a box. They'll be more. These are seen as more expensive than plastic bottles. They're genuinely more recyclable.
Yeah, we could make like a YouTube channel of you melting them and make like a crown or something.
You know what we could do is get a really sharp knife and just.
Oh yeah.
You think we should get a hydraulic press, one of those ones that crushes shit, and just like try to supplement our income in winter by just crushing things?
Yeah.
Will it mow or will it blow?
Fuck, that's not a bad shout. Will it mow? All right, we needed mower. We can't do it with the Makita.
We can do it with the Scott Bonner.
No, we're better than that.
You might be. This is the room we get smashed in, right?
We did try to reach out to a few mower brands, but they weren't interested. Remember?
Yeah, they can get fucked. I'm going to start my own now.
Yep.
I'm hungry. Hey guys, sorry if you've covered this. No, we have covered that. You asked that before we answered it. PJ, robotic mower reel is an OASA. Check it out on the Tube of You. Please hold. This will be another fucking brand that we promote. That OASA mower auto cylinder spelled incorrectly. Help me Google. Kickstarter. It's a fucking Kickstarter. I don't know. So it's pretty fresh. Should we buy one?
I don't know.
Let's buy one. You want to look at it, don't you?
Yeah, I thought that's what we're doing.
All right. I'm just worried about bringing up porno or sharing my seed phrase. And then everyone steals my fucking shit.
What's Kickstarter?
Kickstarter. Oh my fucking God, Gawler. So, Kickstarter is a website that people use if they've got an idea that they want to take to market, but they don't have enough funding necessarily to go with it.
We've talked about this.
So it kickstarts it.
So wasn't it called? Didn't you call it something else before though?
They do have different ones.
Yeah.
So there's Kickstarter. There's GoFundMe. That's not quite it. What's Kickstarter's? Hey Google.
Crowdfunding.
What's Kickstarter's alternative? They have Indiegogo, GoFundMe, Patreon, Crowdfunder, Start Engine, WeFunder.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gemini.
Crowdfunder was the one that we spoke about previously. But yeah.
So this here, look at that. 1,790 backers have pledged 2.3 million. So then what will happen is these guys will go, all right, we got the 2.3 million. And then they'll be like, they're in Portland. So they'll be like, ni hao. And then they'll go, I don't know the rest of the way to say it in Chinese.
Yeah.
We need those mowers made. We're going to ship you some of these fucking fancy USDs. And then they go, no worries. What do we got? 30 left. Estimated delivery, back in time. So obviously the Kickstarter hasn't gone as well as they'd planned.
Well, it was they wanted 50,000.
Or maybe it's finished.
They got 2.3
Oh, so have they been shipped? Updates, here we go. Oh, you want to fucking read that? You got to pay for it. This is like that fucking, what's that website called? Chili Spicy Sites.
Friends
you want
of
to
the
see
Only
it?
or something?
You want to see it? You got to pay for it.
PPV.
Is that like a DP?
Pay-per-view.
Pay to play. DP.
Display profile picture. DPP.
BRB.
Be right back.
This could take, we could be here for a while. I've just found some other cool shit.
Oh, that looks like the cage from You.
That looks like a 3D printer.
You could put your people in there.
So, that's it. What do you want us to do? Do you want us to play a video or some shit?
I feel like if you got one of these, right, Clint?
Oh, man, I would fuck this thing up.
Yes, you would. But
I don't think it'd be heavy. How heavy is it?
It'd be like the time you bought that sweeper. You played for it for 20 minutes and said, okay, I'm done with it now.
What sweeper?
The sweeper at Dry Creek.
Oh, yeah, I just want to be the first one to use it.
Because I remember when we got it, you did like a whole vlog. We need to do more Clint vlogs of him walking around. Yeah.
Look at the bottom. All right.
Yeah.
We probably should be positive about the crows now.
Yeah. I'm actually
Go the crows.
looking forward to my My
All right.
seats on Saturday. And for the season.
Where is it? So Crows are playing this weekend?
Yeah, playing
Where?
St Kilda at the Oval.
Yep. So they don't play at Footy Park anymore?
No stadiums there anymore. There's housing.
No, there is, isn't there?
There's housing.
No, there's just a building there.
There's housing. The crow's nest is there.
I'm just joking.
And the net for the goals.
So, I don't know. Is that a video? Yep. What does... Oh, okay. So this is saying if you're cool enough to have a Mercedes, then you're cool enough to have a mower. That'd be interesting how it turns. Come on. Is that a video? As in, is this real lawn? Yeah, I want one. How low does it go? Where are all these questions?
Point is 0.8 of an inch.
0.8 or... So that's like 20 mil.
Yeah. It was 0.8 to 4 inches, I thought.
That's not low enough.
No, not for our lawns.
All right, we're not spending any more time on this. If you guys want us to do a video on it, Owaza, send us some money. All right, Mud said crow's nest, ha ha ha. Is that what the oval's called?
No, I think it was the crow's nest. Well, when I was a crowsman when I was young, was where you used to go see the players.
Because I've only ever heard the term power failure.
Yeah,
That's a term, right?
tarps.
Tarps. Do they still do that?
Not yet, but give it time.
You know why they need tarps? Because you're not allowed to bring your dog. That's funny, right?
Very funny.
Yeah.
But that was such a funny time for
Or your KO membership.
for fucking Porter. Yeah.
All right.
Old tarps.
Let's go. What do we got? Questions. So, we can you guys bottle and brand your own water? Yep, we're going to do that. Cool. Adam Roy Schmidt, any other ideas to try? So he was asking about random dry spots. So let's give him a serious answer because that's what this show's all about.
Yeah,
so,
no, if it's random.
well, you're saying dig it up and see what's under there.
Yeah,
How big are we talking?
Yeah, if it's random and it's the same spots consistently, just bite the bullet, dig it up, see what happens. And it's really tough, obviously, especially if it's the same spot all the time, each year, consistently. Then the rest of the lawn is okay. It has to be that part of the soil.
Scott Baxter, can we have Lawnhub branded fake grass thongs or flip flops for those of you watching across the Atlantic, the Gulf of America, and Lawnhub golf balls? We made Lawnhub golf balls before and no one bought them. I'm happy to do it again.
Actually,
If you want them, head over to kickstarter.com/Lawnhub. No,
the Pro V ones we got done, they bought
because we sold them for what they were worth.
That's right.
Yeah.
If we were to buy them again and sell them, we're talking
$120 for a pack of golf Pro V ones or something.
Well, it'd be like $45.
No, I've got the gift. I came up with it yesterday. I'll tell you later. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's our fucking gift.
$45 for 3 golf balls, and no one's going to do that.
No, not when you lose one a hole. Hang on. PJ, I have an Oaza real mower. I'm the Australian beta tester. Thought it would be interesting for follow lawn guys. I'm keen to know more. Have you started using it? Can we get PJ on the line? How does that work? Send us a video. Daniel Pittman said F the crows. That's horrible.
That's horrible.
Fuck
Coles then.
Fuck Coles.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm done with Coles. So since they stopped making my favourite cookies, I'm done. Which has obviously reduced my type 2 diabetes and stuff, but it should be my choice, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Like my body, my choice. Give me back my dreams come true.
My body, my choice. it's just that meme of that.
Isn't that what it is?
Of that.
Isn't that what it means? You can eat whatever cookies you want. Yeah. Whatever you want to put, whatever bun you want in your oven. I want to put cookies in my oven. No? Am I lost? Okay. Cool.
What is it? Don't bite the hand that fingers you or something like that.
He's so good, man. Mr. Mumbles, I'm so bloody happy this podcast is on. I've been bedridden today. This is so awesome. Well, that makes me happy. He also says, Clint, I'm drinking beer as you read this. Thank you, Adam. Okay, cool. Bedridden, nice. Drinking beer. To be, this is a transparent podcast. I quite often drink in bed, and I think that might be part of the problem.
But it's your body, your choice. So
that's right. PJ qualified. What's that? I'm not qualified, but I'm quality. Well, he doesn't have either of those. So,
nope.
PJ, I want to learn more about this Oaza. Is that how you say it? Oaza? We talked about lawn bowls. Hey, lads, did you guys rate the Draper Scarifier from Jake Petherick?
Draper. I don't think we tested a Draper, did we?
Fuck knows, man.
What
I
were the
can't
ones we
remember.
gave
My
away?
short-term memory is really bad. I've been like abusing my brain.
What was the ones we gave away? Do you remember? The green ones?
Greenworks.
Greenworks, yeah. Draper, I don't know. I've never used one, but that's like I keep coming back to that steel one. That was a really nice machine to use.
Nate Extreme, I'll back Pittman up here. Fuck the Crows. I'm a dog supporter. I'll never forgive them for that robbery in 97. Fun fact, my 8-year-old son is a Dogs fan. How the fuck that happened, I have no idea. But, well, I do have an idea, but it's just bad parenting.
The doggies.
97. Well, they must know. They've obviously got some internal scarring from it. What else we got here?
Oh, yeah, because it was, sorry. That was the prelim, wasn't it?
I don't know,
97
man.
prelim. Yeah.
I was in primary school. No, I was in high school. You would have been in primary school.
What, 97?
Yeah.
I was 3 years old. Yeah, I was going to say the 97 final was against St
I
Kilda.
was 3 years old.
Yeah. But the prelim, I'm pretty sure Mum and Dad went to that.
Yeah. Oh, people will think the podcast's finished.
Yeah, they won by 2 points.
Fuck,
Doggy shit the bed in the last quarter, mate.
Mal McCardle recently purchased a place in North Queensland. Congratulations.
Well done.
Buffalo lawn. I mowed it low and reset it because it was really thick. Then nutgrass popped up everywhere,
no.
like almost 30% of the yard.
Yeah.
What's the best?
Halo Force. Yeah. So Halo Force is available on our website. It'll target nutgrass. And I suppose to elaborate on that, the reason why the nutgrass showed its head is because you thinned it out and it was keeping it at bay. But that's common, especially up north as well. Nutgrass is prolific up there. Make sure you don't pull them out though, and that you do control them with chemicals.
Is Halo Force a broadcast spray?
Yeah, but there is spot spray rate.
Is
as
it a
well.
drench or a
Leave on the leaf?
Okay.
Use with a surfactant with like wet.
Matt Lee said, got those fucking hats yet? No, I'm sorry, mate. That's been a week, right? The wheels of progress move slowly here. I can't really tell you why. I mean, I know why, but I can't explain why. We've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
We always say that. And that's our excuse for everything. Nate Extreme said, I'm in Victoria, not Canberra. Sorry. Adam is not qualified yet. We understand that. Jim Thomas, any chance of BBW granular in a 5 kilo tub? No. So the reason it's a 3 kilo in a 5 litre is because of its bulk density. We have talked about doing 7 kilo BBW in the 10 litre buckets, which we could probably just do.
We can.
We'll do an 8 maybe. Have we looked at how much fits in there?
I think it was like rough. It was between 6 and 7 last
So
time.
it'd have to be set.
But I believe, and Josie and I will talk about this today, that the density has, so you get more in the bucket for the weight now, rather because BBW,
it's changed.
it used to be it was never low in terms of
It was
half
more
weight,
dense. It
but
was less fluffy.
Yeah, it was less fluffy.
That's the term.
Fluffy. Yeah, it was less fluffy.
What the hell?
And now it sits like this, about that far below the lid, whereas before it was like
Yeah,
this.
it looked a bit like, hang on, I think they've shortchanged us.
Yeah, and every time we'd weighed them, it was bang on. So, so it's about 6 kilos. It's funny you say that because we did get asked about 10 kilo premature in the comments this week as well. And that's all demand driven because I've never been asked for 10 kilo prem before. So, maybe 2025 is the year of, in mold labeling 10 litre prem and BBW.
Just watching the money, just fucking more buckets. Anyway.
And that's the other thing. Like the buckets,
If that's what the customers want.
that's right. But unlike sealable bags, sealable bags take up fuck all compared to buckets. Like we've got probably 30 pallets of buckets out there. It's
On the
just-
upside, we'll have our machine here, hopefully before I die.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to automatically fill those 10 litres. So I think having 10 kilo Prem isn't silly.
It's not silly at all. No.
Okay. Daniel Pittman, you gays have trimmer in stock? Guys, GIES?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do. Jake Petherick, currently living down southeast Victoria and have let my back lawn go a bit. Seeded the back lawn in sections, but now getting some broadleaf weeds growing through. What's the best way to go about this as I'm wanting to kill the weeds, then use pre-emergent? Is that the way to do it?
I would just make sure that you're happy with the coverage of seed, because if you're not, and then you go ahead and use something like NSFW in a pre-emergent, you're going to have trouble getting more seed to germinate, but you will target obviously the broadleaf weeds. Do you say what he seeded with?
No.
I'm assuming it's a rye or something like
Well, I would say if it was our rye, he would say that it was our rye. And I'd say based on my assumptions, which sometimes get me in trouble, he's probably gone to a hardware shop and bought what would be a heavy rye blend.
that. Yeah, which is fine.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to answer the question.
Yeah.
I'm not attacking anyone.
No. But in that case, if you weren't happy with the coverage and you wanted to spray out the weeds, the broadleaf weeds, and you had a rye, something like Canberra M won't inhibit new seed that you can put down. Something that we don't sell, but we are all about helping the people here. So, but yeah, if you're happy with the seed coverage, you're happy with the way it's looking, NSFW, and then pre-emergent is fine.
I have a seeded front lawn, a fescue blend, and I have a lot. It's ridiculous the shit that pops up in my front lawn. It's like I go to sleep and people go underground and fucking hide shit there. Like there's a cooch of some sort. We assume.
Yeah.
It just keeps coming up to the point where I'm hand pulling this shit out and leaving the crater and waiting for the residual stuff. But what I've found is, for me, and I talked about this last week, it's easier for me to go manually pull those weeds than spray because the lawn's just too, even though it's established, I'm kind of top dressing, reseeding the areas that need to be reseeded intermittently. And so by putting out something like NSFW or a barricade, you might find that you might kill the weeds, but then all the gaps that have been left, you'll struggle to refill them. So just be careful. If it's ridiculous, it might be a case that you just go kill those broadleaf, get them killed, nurse it for 6 to 12 weeks, just get it through. But then the problem is you're moving into a cooler climate where you're going to struggle to get more seeds to germinate. So it's probably, you need to choose what's more important to you, whether or not killing the weeds is more important than putting more seed out.
We're getting some weeds pop up on the lawn.
I saw in the garden bed when I drove in, there was a weed in the garden bed.
Yeah,
so.
but
is there a pre-emergent out there?
Not yet.
No.
Well, not if we overseed. There won't be.
That's lucky. That would have been awkward.
Because
would have had to dig it up.
The amount of dust that is coming in off of that street. There's crop weeds popping up that remember I pulled out by hand. I said that's a crop weed.
Do you think that method should be called a hand job?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. Can you get that sorted out? Thanks, mate. Mr. Mumble says beautiful. Mr. Mumble's 10-litre merch bucket. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Lol.
One of the other ones here, this is a really good question, and this should probably be a poll on our Instagram, is what are we going to see first, Jonesy's book or a 5-litre Lawnhub products? That's from VJ.
Oh, a 5 litre, yeah. I was going to say the bucket's a 5 litre. So, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
One's probably in my control. The other one's in your control.
Yeah, I think
the 5 litre.
I hope the book comes out first.
I reckon the 5 litre.
Because, yeah.
I would say, and I know we said this last year, so we're a bunch of lying fuckers, so what I'm about to say doesn't really mean anything because it could just be another lie, that we will have 5 litre liquids available at the start of next season.
And to add to that, at least probably one of the products.
Is that one Roots and Shoots? Where's that guy? That's not that guy. Yep, nothing of any value in here. Oh, Jake, he's back. Might leave the weeds for the moment and let the seed germinate.
Yeah.
Sort out the weeds later. Yeah, I would. And just pull, like, this is another one. Like, if there's a lot of weeds, don't tackle them all at once. Like, I'll have a bucket out the front and a screwdriver, and I'll just go pop 3 or 4 weeds, and then I'll go inside. Like, I'll get home, pull some weeds, and like, you don't have to do them all at once. You can like stack those successes together, you know? And then all of a sudden you got no weeds. You'll come home one day and there'll be no weeds. Water memes. Mr. Mumble said he'll do the water memes. I wonder if we could call it golden shower.
Can't see why not.
That's our water, golden shower. And it's just a can, and the can's gold, and it's full of water. It's fucking perfect.
Yeah, I think it's great.
All right. I am not really interested in spending any more time with this podcast now. I need to go find water manufacturers. Jesus.
Would you? Because
it's going to be the best. Sorry.
I'm just thinking, you comment about the RO before. Would you harvest the RO water and then carbonize it?
No.
You'd have...
We wouldn't make it. We would let the people that have all of the safety and health regulatory equipment, and we'd go, hey, here's Kira's golden shower file. We would like to buy 200 cartons of carbonated water with this much, this much. It would be easy. Some would say a walk in the park.
I wonder if we'd get blocked because a bit like the premature bucket. Like the
maybe,
golden shower
maybe.
can.
And then I would just buy a plain can and get a sticker company to make me stickers that say golden shower.
We know a good sticker company, so and
we could run the cans through the machine.
And we could run the cans through the liquid machine.
Just like not to put the liquids in, just to put the stickers on.
Yeah. Fucking, you can't stop us now.
Nope.
We're fucking too deep in this shit now. It's funny. We talk about it. We talk about it frequently. The amount of people that believe that they, in terms of cock blocked us at the beginning, and to see where we are now, like it is quite humbling.
I don't know if I'm going to say this right. So it's either Jose Legaspi or Josel Egabas, but I'm going to say Jose Legaspi. Hey lads, someone asked about those cheap reel mowers last week, and Clint went off on a tangent about his next business venture. My question is, are those Ozito reel mowers good?
Yes. In short, yes. They are worth what they're worth.
Perfectly summarized. Yeah. I'm fucking, I see butterflies. What? Fucking leave me alone.
Ooh, piece of candy. The batter.
So you answered that question.
Yeah.
A hint of lemon. Yeah, so I'm thinking, the golden shower will be a hint of lemon. Lime seems to be more my jam. We'll work it out. We'll upset someone.
Yeah.
We probably can't trademark that term now. Do you reckon we can trademark golden shower? We'll work it out. Or we won't sell it, so we don't need to trademark it because we don't make any money from it.
Yeah.
We'll just give it away. Yep. Like you come to work, you do well, I'll give you a golden shower.
Guess what? Guess what, Mum?
I'll stand up, you sit down, I'll give you a golden shower. You know, stay back, help with stock take. Everyone gets a golden shower. Shane Murphy, afternoon champions. Mr. Mumbles, Clint, spelt in capital, so it actually looks like a dirty word. The dirtier, the better.
Can you bless me with something money-wise?
He says, don't ever change. Oh, I don't plan to.
Nah. Not worth it.
Unless I get one of those Neuralink chips. Then I might change. When Elon comes up, rises up, and he's like, ha, fuckers.
My heart goes out to you.
I actually went to an event today at my children's school, and the teachers have a thing where if the kids aren't listening, they just stand there and go like this.
Oh, yeah, hands up.
And they just wait for all the kids to do the same shit. And I threw one.
Because you weren't listening.
I threw one because I wanted to see
Yeah.
what was an appropriate angle.
Yeah.
No one said shit. All right. Scott Baxter.
Surely that's part of the curriculum these days.
High school, maybe.
Yeah.
This is primary
true.
school.
Yeah, true.
I was there because not one, but two of my children got awards. So it was one of those kill two birds with one stone. Well, actually, 2 stones. My wife came. Oh, and she was at the school. So, Scott Baxter, well done on the edges out the front, Adam.
Yeah, I do like that Milwaukee edge. It's good.
I didn't watch that video.
It's okay. Yeah,
Mr. Mumbles, 1 can of Clint Golden Shower, please. Yeah. That'd be good. You go up to the bar, you're like, yo, 2 golden showers and a vodka lime soda. Bartender's just like, I can do the vodka. I don't get off till 10.
That actually, you saying the way that you said, yo, 2 vodkas, whatever.
Yo, 2 golden showers and a vodka lime soda.
Took me
thanks.
back to San Diego where that guy had that little business in the toilet.
Oh, how fucking creepy was
I've
that?
never seen that before in my life.
Like, so he actually looked a lot like you. And so you go in there, you give him $20 and he washes your hands and puts deodorant on you and shit. So it was like, fucking, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
So the dude had a hustle where he was selling hand washing, hand toweling, and after shaving, and I don't know what else. Whether he might have done your eyebrows or fucking.
Yeah, there was a whole like he had like the towel, like it had everything.
It was a.
I just tipped him.
Have you ever been
because
to a really high end? You wouldn't have been because you're a piece of shit. So in the movies, you might have seen this, but you'll go. There'll be a toilet attendant. Yeah. And they'll basically you'll go to the toilet. They'll go in and clean the toilet, come out, and then the next person goes in and you'll tip them. They work for the tips. This dude was literally, but he didn't work there. He wasn't like the restaurant had like got this dude.
No.
He just was in there fucking, and I'm like, I'm not washing my hands. I'm not fucking giving this dude money. That's dope because I washed my hands and he's tried to give me paper towel. I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah, and it's also probably important to note that you were probably 6 spicy margaritas deep at that stage. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even remember where it was. Where was it?
Remember that guy was asleep in the bar and Scott got up and they took a photo, like did the group photo of that guy. Looked like Les Burdett.
Was it when you guys met us later?
Yeah.
Where I was sitting at that booth? Yeah, I was fucked. I think I might have not just had spicy margaritas as well. We were in California,
Yeah, that's
hey?
right.
I broke no laws. There was something else that came up here that I wanted to read. Nate Extreme, it's oddly satisfying hand pulling weeds. I eradicated paspalum in my lawn last season, brought a bottle of Duke to help this season, and it's never popped back up. See, you could spend your money on Duke, or you could spend your money on Maker's Mark, also not a sponsor, but you get yourself a little glass, fill it with ice, and sit out on the lawn, put on a podcast. We talked about this last week. You know, I really want to get this golden shower business sorted out. It's going to be the best. Okay. I think that's it. We talked about that. The Azido Real Mower. Everyone's happy about that. Weeds. Beautiful. 10-litre merch bucket. We've talked about that. Oh, Mr. Mumble said that's a good camera angle for Jonesy's phone. So I don't know if people can see your screen.
There's nothing there.
Yeah. Okay. So the dude that you matched with hasn't sent you any pics?
Nah. Loser.
I think you need to send one first.
No, then they see
Are
my
you the
head.
bottom?
Then they see my head and they're like, nah, fuck it.
Oh, some people are into that shit. Dude, this is a guy I knew. He used to work at the airport. And he said one thing about working at the airport, everyone has to use the airport. And you realise that there is someone out there for everyone.
Yeah.
Because you fucking see someone get off the plane or they come through customs and you're like, and then their partner comes around the corner, you're like,
Nah.
So yeah, there you go. Another little lesson. Melbourne Grasscutter says, which head?
Which head?
Yeah, like they see your head and they go, oh no.
The one.
This one. That one.
Yeah, this one.
This one.
That milk that.
The only
that,
bald one.
Yeah, the lactose milk's not working. So.
Oh, did you hear about the problems we've been having with our lactose-free milk? The enzyme has affected it. That's what it was. The enzyme they used to make it lactard it hasn't been working. Well, the cows are getting stronger.
Building resistance.
Uprising.
It's like winter grass. It's Jason Bourne.
Scott Baxter, how many more orders until Clint gets his Mustang? Online shopping is like a GoFundMe for Clint, but we get growth supplements in return.
Not a Mustang.
It's not a Mustang, it's a Dodge Challenger, but I understand what you mean. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it could have been this year.
I could buy one now. I've got enough money, but
you said you wanted to put that money back to the business, which you did.
Well, for the cost of a Dodge Challenger Hellcat, we can buy 3/4 of a liquid filling machine and a granular bucketing machine. So I could do both, but I don't know. I think it's a little bit. Mr. Mumble says, "Tell Adam he needs 100% bull's milk." It's a little bit like if you have a goal and you get there, you have to reset. And so ultimately, if I bought the Dodge Challenger now, I'd have to then have another thing I was chasing. And then if you get into this shitty pursuit of stuff that doesn't really matter. And I think, and look, and maybe I won't, maybe I'll buy it and that'll be it. And like, I'll just garage it and that'll be the car. Like I've wanted a Lamborghini for a long time. And then as I've kind of gotten to a place where I can get close to affording one reasonably, because what's the saying? Don't buy one if you can't pay cash and buy two. So toys you shouldn't be like financing. And so I kind of like, I don't want a Lambo anymore. I used to want one, but I think it's the wrong kind of attention. So.
I will make note though that a Challenger is only a 2-person car. That's
or 2 people and 2 gimps.
Yeah.
Did you leave your mask in the car?
Mask?
A gimp mask?
Oh.
That would have been funnier if he actually got that. Are you tired?
I'm quite tired. I actually thought I was crook on Tuesday, but
No, you don't know that shit happened.
Push short. I said not allowed to.
Mumble says, does Adam have a pic of me as his screensaver?
That's my dog.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you
My
hear my
doggy.
neck when that happens? Yeah.
My doggy.
Roof. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Which head? You have to reward yourself. Mate, getting up every day and getting to do what I do is enough of a reward. I have the fucking best life. I like the fact that I was able to go to my kids' school on very short notice. I think we found out yesterday that they were getting awards, and no one cares. They're like, all right.
Everyone still came to work.
Everyone's got their shit sorted. But yeah, I think Jonesy probably summed this up really well last week, or maybe the week before, but like getting Luka Doncic to sign like a Lakers jersey and be able to sit there and just, smash some fucking 12% cans and hang out with people that are like-minded and enjoy that kind of is enough of a reward to me. And the fact that we can kind of stitch that into being there and doing some work as well, fucking great. The Tool Shed has just joined the chat.
Hello, sir. Has he had his eye surgery yet?
He didn't see that coming. Where's my drums? No drums. Do I have drums?
No drums for you, Clint.
Do I have drums?
Why are you gay?
Why don't I have drums?
Emotional damage.
If you take Adam for lunch runs, he will hand fill buckets in return for the joyride. That's what Scott Baxter said.
For what? Sorry?
If you take Adam for lunch, If you take Adam for lunch runs, he will hand fill buckets in return for the joyride. I think that's like you changing the flesh gear stick, changing gears with the flesh stick. I think that's what he's talking about. I don't know how he knows this, unless Scott Baxter has taken you for a joyride.
Not that I'm aware of. But
Simulation. Hey, Clint Oz. Does anyone have any sensible questions they need answered?
I think you did a thing on Instagram, didn't you, Dylan?
The Tool Shed said, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, but they fucked it. Ha, ha. Oh, he didn't put the R. He probably can't see.
Oh, they fucked it, as in his eye surgery.
Well, I'm assuming they either didn't do a good job or one of the doctors penised his eye hole.
Oh, fucked his eye.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You know how sometimes like
Wasn't there a South Park
you
episode
see
about
those
that?
where there's like a camera in there, but the doctor doesn't know, and they put you under, and then you get this dude that's like, what was it? I don't want to say the wrong name. The dude in Brisbane that was like done for like assaulting 183 of their patients. You'd know, you're into that kind of shit.
That was a Law and Order SVU episode.
Dum, dum. We need that fucking sound. Can we sort that out, please?
Okay.
Yeah, it did one eye. Yeah, I have heard eye surgery, do one. Wait till that definitely works, then do the other one. Because if they fuck that one up, just leave the other one.
Because Angel had laser eye surgery.
LASIK.
I don't know what.
He was getting his made more round to look Western. Yeah, they call it rounding.
Have you seen that that guy in the army that he's of an Asian appearance? And he goes,
He's like, Rook, I'm an American.
Yeah, I'm an American. Do you get anything non-dairy?
Do you take credit card? Look, Bobby, I'm an American. You can look that up.
That's fuck. That is a classic. How old do you reckon that is? Pushing
12,
10?
15? Yeah. Okay, sensible question. Mr. Mumbles. Fuck, dude, you've had enough comments. I really don't know any other company that has such an awesome staff. It's not all Clint, lol. When is Isaac back on for a meat pie? That's a really good point. We need to do round 2 of Isaac Swallows Australia. That's the segment. That's cool. Isaac Swallows Australia. And we need to get a pie floater. We need a palmy, not a Parma, you fucking East Coast whatevers. Yeah, they only did one eye. What happened? Please elaborate. What else can he... we did the frog cake, didn't we?
Yeah, Adam.
Did we do Vegemite?
I don't know. Did we do?
Yeah.
We did
Tim Tams.
Smiley Fritz as well. That was good.
Smiley Devon. You know how fucking expensive that shit is now?
Was it not $10.99 a kilo?
Nah, man. I went and bought some the other day because we throw it out, right? So we buy it, we put it in the fridge, and we throw it out. So you want to keep that low because the kids are like, we need Smiley Fritz. And then you buy it, and then you put it in the fridge. And then you're like, do you want some Smiley Fritz? And they're like, no, I don't like Smiley Fritz. And we bought some ham the other day. It was $20 for what was in the pack. Have you ever bought $20 worth of ham for general use?
Nah, never.
For general use, like making sangers and shit?
Not $20 worth.
It was half a kilo. It was $40 a kilo for ham.
What the fuck was it? Like,
it was just triple smoke, like, you know.
Fully Australian?
Good ham. Well, we only buy Australian ham because we like to support the economy that supports us, right? No tariffs. But, yeah.
But for $40 for Australian triple smoked ham?
Yeah, 97%. I think the salt and the something else comes from another country.
That's just ridiculous.
Cost of living. Clive Palmer, mate. He'll sort it out.
That's
let the billionaires fix your problems.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Because here's fun fact. Oh, my old workplace is going to hate me for this, but
hypothetically, if I worked at the
GP margin in
mega market
in the deli is about 80 to 85%.
Yeah. So what's the solution here? Where do we go buy our ham from? Thomas Farms?
Or straight.
Do they sell ham? Because I know that when I want to buy...
That's a good question.
When I want to buy Scotch fillets, which are our chosen steaks now because my kids are all elitists.
Fucking love Scotch fillet.
$30 a kilo at Thomas Farms at near Dry Creek.
Are they good?
Fucking oath, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's... They
yeah, of course.
They make the cow.
Yeah.
Well, the cow makes the cow. The cow and the cow make the cow. And then they fucking feed the cow and they kill the cow and they cut the cow up and they sell you the cow. Sorry, vegans. And then you go to a butcher, they're $60-65 a kilo. Now, obviously, I understand butchers need to make money as well.
Yeah, but you got to also, I suppose, remember that they've also bought from
Thomas Farms or
someone, you know. Whereas
so
you get big enough, you get big enough like Thomas Farms. You obviously take on a lot of risk by, you know, having a lot of outlay there, but in return, you're able to be competitive in the market.
So there's got to be ham. Where can we get ham from, Dylan? So once we've sorted out golden showers, we're going to go find ham.
Well, majority of ham in Australia comes from Canada. So
hey, Canada, eh? Well, we don't have tariffs on Canada, so maybe, just maybe, with all the fucking shit that's going on that border, their ham imports into the US might get smacked, and they'll have to sell it to somewhere else. And then you've got a supply issue where you might have to reduce the supply price of your ham into Australia, and we might start getting cheaper ham. You know what's really actually quite funny? The dude, one of the owners of Barossa Fine Foods, I know him. I could just ring him and ask him for some ham.
For some ham?
Yeah. I probably should have just done that. Or I could just keep supporting.
$40, fucking that's expensive.
The one that threw me was the smiley fruits. I think we got 6 or 8 slices, and it was $10.
That's forked.
Yeah. And I said, because Lucy was like, why are you so surprised? Lucy's 8. And I was like, because the same shit, the shit that they find on the floor is what's in here. This isn't like,
no, it's not.
There's nothing in here.
No.
Anyway, don't get a letter from the fucking Fritz manufacturers next.
Yeah, well, you jinxed it last week by saying we haven't got a letter.
We got one on
We got one on Tuesday, so or wherever it was. So
I'm getting a bit of pressure. It's like Celeste's got all these deeds that I have to sign for one of our other letters, and I haven't signed them because it's not high on my list of concerns. Why, Mumbles, why the fuck are you writing my name in capitals all the time? It looks like a dirty word.
Sorry, Dylan, did you get those Instagram questions up? Yeah.
Well,
Go on.
I don't want to do sensible questions.
They might not be sensible. I don't know. All right. Oh, you got the
All right,
mic?
got the
Good, so I
mic
don't
on.
have to repeat it.
Oh, you got a mic and shit. Can I go find some food while you're doing that?
Yeah, sure.
Are there any addressed to Clint? Just leave them for when he gets back.
Okay, there is one addressed to Clint. For the people that didn't hear, actually, no, it's all right.
Wow.
Wow, crazy.
Crazy.
All right, from Vunit469. How long do I need to wait after doing the soapy water test to get a result? Overnight? Question mark.
Usually within 5-10 minutes. Usually. Because they don't, especially if you've got mole crickets or grubs or beetles, they don't like it. So they usually will come to the surface within that 5-10 minutes, sometimes straight away.
All right. From Noodle78. What happens if you over fertilize your lawn?
It's a waste.
You guys see a photo of my front yard?
Yeah, it's a waste. And you may also open yourself up to disease or burn.
Nash9. Prob's got your lawyer statements, but what products do you really not need PPE on?
Oh, yeah. That's good.
That's a good question.
Water.
Yeah, water. Look,
Roots.
PPE can be labelled as, you know, a real like, oh, you need PPE to apply that. It doesn't need to be scary. So like something as simple as when you're spraying, just making sure that you have some gloves on your hands. Like that's PPE. Like, but obviously there's also products like I used that will be released next week on the video that Dylan's editing.
Are you actually going to have it?
What?
The stock
What stock?
of what you've released next week.
The video?
Sorry, ignore me.
Yeah. That, you know, required me to wear this elbow length PVC gloves, something on my eyes and a washable hat.
And a mask.
And a mask. I chose to wear the mask because I didn't have a face shield. So I wore the mask instead of the face shield because I didn't have
You'll
one.
hop shit for that.
That's okay. I was more, you know what? I was more PP'd up than
Old mate.
old mate in New South Wales Lawn Fanatics. And that was a good old laugh.
If anyone knows what he's talking about, we won't elaborate, but we all got blocked from following his Instagram.
All got
including Waterpro.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
And we don't follow. I was looking
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
If you know, you know. But if you don't, you'll never know. You know, so in summary, our liquid range minus NSFW is very, you know, very easy to apply. You know, there's not a massive list of PPE, just I suppose your standard, you know, you want to just protect it from touching your skin because each person's different. NSFW, that requires a different level of PPE, very similar to the product that I applied on Wednesday, ready for next week's episode, but you'll have to wait to see that. See that, Dylan? Build suspense.
Yeah, 4 hours into a podcast. No one's watching. But you built suspense.
Yeah. But yeah, PPE is important, and I do encourage people to make sure that they wear the correct PPE. But our Lawnhub liquid range minus NSFW is you know, if you're not a massive PPE fan, then those are the sorts of products that is probably okay with. However, there's other products that are not okay to not wear PPE. So that's just important because some products out there that are available in the market will alter your skin and what you're allergic to. So can you know? So
Allegedly. Not financial advice.
Yeah.
Why are you gay?
That's a good question. And then any more, Dylan?
Yep.
Oh,
Well, can I keep eating cashews then?
Yep. Gunny 06. Is it too late to lay 400 squares of Tiff Tuff in regional Vic?
I'd start in the morning.
Funny. No, you can lay turf whenever. Just keep in mind if you do lay in the cooler periods, the establishment is going to take longer, and I would try and stay off that area. But, you know, we've still got some really good weather forecasts, so yeah, now's fine.
Alex Richardson, 01. Winter survival guide. Let's go. What granular and when? What liquid and when?
That's a great question. And in the 12-month lawn program that we filmed on YouTube, I go into that in more detail with more respect on a whiteboard. But basically, quick summary.
I don't think you can call them whiteboards anymore.
No, a glass board. The quick summary would be try and get at least 2 applications of premature down before the end of the season, and then topping up with our liquids. So 3-way, roots and shoots, and money shot as well.
Nice. All right, we've got one here for Clint, which you guys might understand.
Oh, I got a mouthful
from
of
your
nuts.
trip.
These nuts.
Oh, that was so good. I was so hungry.
I won't cut to his camera. Jason Kremer Designs. Is Clint secretly the Chick-fil-A girl? Lots of lip smacking on the pod audio.
Have I been doing this? Is that what they mean?
I don't know. Guess you were smacking lips last week. You can take that for what it is.
I don't understand the question. It doesn't mean it's not a good question. I'm not the most advanced.
What does smashing lips mean?
I'm assuming that
Smacking lips.
Chick-fil-A girl is the thing.
Yeah, and I guess she smacks her lips. I don't
I'm
know.
assuming if Dylan was better, he would have actually looked it up for us. Chick-fil-A girl, eh? Funny, my computer automatically added leaked nudes.
Chick-fil-A chick leak nudes.
I can't type. What? Because this is a podcast.
Yeah. So Clint's looking up the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Although if you're listening, you won't be able to see.
No.
But we can describe.
Oh,
That girl.
that girl. Oh,
No Chick-fil-A sauce.
What?
I love this meme. How did I forget that?
Been a while.
I don't understand what the fuck is going on. I've never seen this before.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause she got fired for that, didn't she?
did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
No Chick-fil-A sauce?
I don't know what if I am the Chick-fil-A girl, but okay. Well, maybe I had too many nuts in my mouth. Tool shed. You didn't tell us what happened. You just said they fucked it up. I'm curious to know what happened.
Of course, if it's private, then tell us to fuck off. But yeah.
No, you're part of the community. We all share.
Well, you must tell us.
Riley.
Riley is in Riz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Book's coming first for sure. Poll is up. Book versus 5 litre liquids. Kira's thrown the poll up. Nate Extreme. Ham doesn't taste like fucking anything. Ham these days, yeah, because you're buying cheap ham. You need to buy the good ham. That's got fucking flavour. You know what, man? I fucking just want a ham sandwich now. So I've got to do golden showers and then get some ham.
I got ham in the fridge.
Is it good ham? Or
It's not your
Gawler
spec
ham.
ham. It's Gawler ham.
Yeah. I guess you'd do the best.
Gawler
the
Springs
best.
ham.
That's like someone springs a ham. Like, hey. All right. We've got a question. Hang on. So this is from Greg. Got 3 days till I leave Perth for 4 weeks to travel. I don't know if you want to share that with the world, Greg. People might break into your house. Want to get down premature Spartan, wet a Celeprant across those 3 days. Can these all be done a day apart?
I would do. Sorry, is it
Premature
Yeah.
Spartan, wet a Celeprant.
Is it okay? If it's granular Celeprant, do premature and granular Celeprant day 1. Water it in. Then day 2 or 3, you can take mix Spartan and wet. If you have liquid Celeprant, do premature day 1, and then on day 2 or 3, liquid Celeprant, Spartan, and wet. Water it in.
Good answer. Hope that helps, Greg. What's your address? I'm joking, Greg. Don't share that. Stefan Anderson, Mr. Anderson. Are the benefits between drench and foliar applications between specific products? You understand the question?
Say it again.
Are the benefits between drench and foliar applications between specific products? So I guess talk about
Yes, yeah. So, so like three-way, for example.
Sorry, pause. Greg said granular acetylpyrin. So the answer stands.
Yeah.
Thanks for waiting. Your question was asked a long time ago, so I appreciate that.
So three-way, for example, can be used as a foliar. 100% is obviously fine. You'll get a nice leaf. You'll get a nice leaf response. If you use it as a soil drench, there's elements in there that aid in soil health and soil activity. Also aids in unlocking locked up nutrients. So some would argue if you're applying product and you're not really seeing a result, apply three-way as a drench, possibly with wet, get it into the soil, water it in, and you may start to see the lawn turn around. Roots and Shoots is a great product. Again, for the same reasons, you get really nice leaf activity with a Roots and Shoots application. But if you do choose to water it in, you will get the soil benefits of watering kelp in. So,
Greg said, thanks. I thought my comments were broken. No, Greg, I'm broken. And I just didn't get to your comment in time. So thanks for being patient again. In Adelaide, so Jed Waddell, that's a familiar name. In Adelaide, with it still being so warm, can we hold off on pre-emergence, and how to cycle off PGR? Sounds like a bodybuilding question. Do you just do your best to time the temp change with the end of reg?
if you can do that, absolutely. That reminds me, I've got to put the GDD calculator in for the lawn out here so it doesn't go. If you can time it, the out of reg sort of transition into cooler periods, that'd be ideal. That'd be, because obviously if you do an application before going into winter at a high rate, for example, you'd probably be under regulation for a couple of months because of the cold weather. So, it'd be you'd have to really try and do some mathematical equations and trust the bomb, which is going to be difficult. Back to the pre-emergent question. So we haven't, changes his mind all the time whether we do a rye overseed out here, but we haven't done a pre-emergent app out here. I haven't done one at my old man's place. Irva hasn't done his yet. I don't think you've really ever done one, have you?
What, overseed?
Pre-emergent?
Where?
At your house.
Max did pre-emergent on the TIFF before he oversowed it. I've never. Hang on, we're talking about the different products. I'm talking about Primo. I've never used pre-emergent. Did you stand up? Or no, you drink.
What?
Have you ever? If you've ever had, that game? I've never used pre-emergent.
Oh, have you ever?
Have you ever? No, I there might have been pre-emergent mixed in my cocktail. Remember I did the cocktail?
That was
But I was really drunk that day and night. Month. Probably, actually, to be honest, that quarter.
Yeah.
So, I was just really drunk. And then, but I think I felt like there was something called Monster. Bumper. That was in there.
Propiconazole. Well, that regulates growth as well.
Bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm. Serum.
There's a bit of shit in there.
5-star.
Yeah.
The cocktail and a half.
Yeah. I did a foliar drench hedge spray.
Yeah.
Not financial advice.
Yes.
I'm just looking up golden showers on the internet.
But yeah, so pre-emergent, especially in Adelaide, I think, if you can really time your application, get maximum efficiency out of the pre-emergent application, then you'll be fine. But the other side of it is if you apply it now, just make sure you apply in 6 months' time so it doesn't sort of elapse and you can open yourself to germinating weeds. Or emerging weeds, sorry. They germinate. So, yeah. So I haven't put any down. Irvo hasn't put any down. Clint will probably never put any down. We haven't put any down out here, and I haven't put any down at my old man's place. So, we've still got time.
So I'm just doing some market research on my canned water.
Yeah.
So I searched up golden shower water, and
You got a Reddit thread?
no, there is one, but it's not. It wasn't initially. It was So the first thing that came up was ABC Broadcasting. So www.abc.net.au. I'll just throw it up on the screen. I'll try to throw it up on the screen. I should get better at this. Golden Showers 101. Everything you need to know. The most common ways
From
people...
the ABC?
Yeah. That's where your tax dollars are going, son. Well, they were. Yeah. So that was interesting. And then I looked up Golden Shower canned water because I thought, maybe I'll be a bit more specific.
That's a Reddit thread if I've ever heard it.
There's Reddit here.
Yeah.
But the Golden Shower is a small vial that contains dehydrated synthetic urine.
Look at what the shop's called.
Thebongshop.com.au. Shout out to our friends at thebongshop.com.au. So I am suggesting
hair and body wash. Fucking hell.
Oh, fuck. The Dick Johnson store sells Golden Showers, hair and body wash. I would guarantee you that the person that created that has the same sense of humor as me.
Jaren's laptop at the moment is probably gone bunter.
Yeah, it's like, why is Clint's fucking laptop doing this shit? There you go. Uncle's Golden Shower, hair and... Well, that's got to be the one for us. Clint's Golden Showers.
Fucking hell. What currency is that?
GBP, Great Britain pound. Oh, that's euro. But it was Great Britain pound somewhere else. There you go. So
Fucking how did it go down? How did they get away with that eye?
That?
All-seeing eye. Yeah, how do they get away with that?
Well, who's going to
icon?
go after him? Doesn't exist.
Oh, it doesn't exist.
Don't know
Coming from you.
Doesn't know what he's talking about. Anyway, I'm pretty sure unless someone goes and trademarks my idea, we're pretty clean.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure there's a turf company out there that will do it.
Oh yeah, there'll be some middle management douchebag trying to fucking climb the corporate ladder.
We got another one.
Look at this, boss. Like, who authorised that legal cost? Like, I thought I had a bit of a budget. Well, it turns out your budget's not as big as mine, motherfucker. Yeah, if you know, you know. I think he still works there. He's in a different role now. Thanks. I thought my comments were broken. Yep, cool. Jed Waddell, it's Kaikuya, so I know it's going to be mental once I let it go.
You know what? Just reg it. Just keep applying it and then...
Through winter?
Not through winter, but it will come off during winter.
Does that make sense? Mr. Mumbles, anything new with the offices or warehouse? Celeste cleaned up all the rubbish up here. I bought this Decor tub to store my cashews, so they last longer.
Mm-hmm. We installed your basket for your cable management.
Yeah, my basket. So all my, that fucking power board.
Yes.
One of them doesn't work.
Really?
So you had the laptop charger plugged in.
Yeah.
Wouldn't charge, so I moved it and it's fine. Shout out to Jason L.
I was going to say,
highest quality fertilizer.
Have you done your Google review?
Highest quality. Fuck up if I wrote a review for that dude.
I don't want to get the installer in trouble.
Do you reckon we'll get a letter from them?
They've got absolutely no fucking grounds to send us a fucking letter at all. Get fucked is what I say to that.
Anything new with the office or warehouse? So since Mumbles was here, what have we got?
Well, all the tables are up.
Jonesy bought some shit milk.
It was that or no coffee.
No, you just go buy other milk. You just got to drive a bit further.
You know what? I might go down to my old supermarket.
All the tools. Tool Shed has a sensible question. How's the book, Jonesy?
Yeah, I believe it's just a running joke at the moment. So next
and
question.
He also said, and when can I drop Spartian?
Well, that's a good question for him because he's still got the trench marks in his lawn.
What's Spartian? Spartan?
I'm assuming it's Spartan, but because, he's probably like this at the moment.
Poor cunt can't see, and you're just like, he didn't see that one coming.
Sorry.
Whoa, stop.
But no, to answer his question, sorry. You can apply it now, but just be mindful that those open trenches, they're not probably going to grow back.
Oh, since he was here, all the plants down here died because they weren't watered.
Yeah,
so that's
but
changed.
they're coming back now.
Yeah, what is it? It's like fucking ABBA.
Yeah. Do you know how much water that those 3 plants have had to have over the past 3 weeks to come back? Like, they're just starting to node up.
Toolshed just said,
I'm legally blind.
Fuck, we're fucking...
You're going straight to hell.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Hesh Pereira, related to Alex? No, that's not Pereira, right? Hi.
High.
Next question. Same person. PGR and Trojan together? Question mark.
Separate.
Separate.
Yeah.
So PGR down day one. Sorry, Trojan down day.
I would.
You'd gap it out a bit.
That gap it out a fed probably at least 7 days. You want to make sure that the granules are gone. It's been taken, like it's starting to feed. You're starting to get growth again from the application. Then PGR it.
Clint Osborne.
Clint.
Can I Spartin and wet down and throw some Trojan all at the same time?
No, not granule fertilizer with Spartan. That causes quite a reaction. So space them apart about 7 days as well.
Daniel Pittman, anything being done? Warehouse entrance? Question mark. We have 2 machines in our museum now.
Yes, yes.
So recently there was a lawnmower repair and sales shop called Stanford Mowers that sold, and they were moving, so they had an auction and they sold off all their old mowers. One of my only life regrets actually is not bidding more for their Scott Bonner hand mower. Probably the only regret I've got in life, to be honest, that I didn't get that. I should have bid more. Went for like $520 and I was comfortable with $1,000 and just didn't change it. So yeah.
Did you see the sign we got out the front?
The sign?
No, it was not a sign. So we had a couple of complaints that we didn't have any writing on our building.
Oh,
and like I just tell
for
the
Uber people. So what, you just put a 3 and a 7 on the fucking sign?
Yeah, and while we were away, Emma got some stickers and it's 37.39 at the front.
Stickers?
Yeah.
Proper stickers?
Well, I don't know where she got them from.
Can't you just... Oh, she would have made them. She's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I was thinking we just laminate some paper and just fucking blue tack it up there.
Really good stuff inside.
Yeah. My accountant's office, they just moved into a new building and their building's like 196 equals 198. And I'm like, I don't think that's right. And it's probably not a good like advertisement for a fucking high tier accounting firm. And that was like 2 months ago. And he's like, yeah, no, they got to get that fixed. And I went there yesterday for breakfast and I was like, hey, your sign's still fucked. So,
we had a delivery driver deliver today. He said he drives past here every day, but he never delivers here, and he delivered today. And he's like, get fucked. I did not know that it was you guys.
It's a dark site, man.
And
I don't think you can say that anymore, can you?
And he's like, fuck, I had no idea. That's so cool. Yeah. There's just, like there would, during this podcast, probably 30 or 40 trucks have driven past. And
well, I just don't want creeps like Daniel Pittman rocking up here.
That's true. And then I said to him, we've got no signage because we don't want people rocking up here unannounced. So he goes, no, that's fair enough. Because unfortunately, if you do rock up unannounced, you're going to be asked to leave.
Yeah.
Politely.
We'll get Jesse to throw you out.
Yeah. Or we'll just get Emma onto you.
Yeah. She'll call the police. You'll go straight to jail.
Bruh.
Did we answer Clint's question? Hesh Pereira is back. Thanks. Any tips to kill Zoysia over buffalo?
That's something that you'll probably never win.
He said, I need to protect my buffalo, Sir Walter. It's just taking over now.
Either pull it by hand or paint it with glyphosate.
With the Lawnhub shaft. We need to get that before the next season.
That would be
Who
good.
should do all these projects? Because we don't seem to be very good at it.
Well, we've got Rose now. Rose could go get them.
Fuck yeah, Rose. Yes, good idea. So we can give her all of those things to do.
She'd happily even go pick them up, sort them out.
Yeah, I want small ones.
Yeah, we did say that, didn't we?
It's really, the ball's really with them in their court.
You know what I mean? The reason they were so long is to stop people from bending over, but when we're getting delicate, you need to...
Do you think there needs to be a distance that your face should be away from a pen filled with glyphosate?
PPE.
And also, should we be selling glyphosate?
Yeah, why?
Didn't they have a problem?
It's not a banned substance in Australia.
Oh, they changed it in America. Guys, I'm out the front. Let me in. Ha ha ha. That's Mr.
Well, the
Mumbles.
gate's open, so all about.
Yeah, who got lost the other day? My delivery of liquid death.
The I didn't tell you, but that bloke gave me massive attitude. He's like, "Where are you? I've been calling you." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, man." He goes, "Well, I've been in here for 6 minutes." I'm like, "No, you haven't. I just watched you drive in."
He had been trying to communicate with me for more than 10 minutes, but I don't care.
Yeah, just
fuck off.
Just deliver it.
Or don't deliver it. Take it back to the fucking depot. Like, I'm sorry. The address that was there, if you map to this address, it's this fucking building.
Yeah.
Like, people don't need letterboxes anymore because we have the fucking internet. And you know what? Even more advanced, we have the internet in our fucking pockets. So just use a map, you
And just
dickhead.
take a photo of it and say it's been delivered.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. Look, Mudge, new water.
No one.
There was another thing. Jimmy Newham says, "Love you guys, so helpful."
Thank you. Thank you for the support.
What are you gonna have for dinner tonight?
I do know what I'm having for dinner. Let me read it because it was worded.
While he's looking it up, what are you doing? Flesh sword, something dirty, barley special. Yep, casting couch crumbs.
Bit more than crumb.
Oh, the main event. The main event.
So I'm going.
What are you craving? Yeah.
That fried chicken we had last night was good.
In America, we went out for breakfast in Texas, and Ben had a fucking slab of chicken with pancakes and bacon. So they do like fried chicken. So it's like just KFC effectively. Sure. No, here comes another fucking letter. It resembles KFC. And it's, just that. And then we had biscuits and gravy. And biscuits are scones. So you get these two fucking massive scones, a bowl of gravy that you could use for your family for dinner each. So everyone's got a fucking bowl of gravy. It was nuts, man.
Scones taste the same?
Yeah, it tastes like a scone. So you have like bacon, eggs, maple syrup, pancakes, biscuits, which are scones, gravy with sausages chopped up in it, and fucking a massive piece of chicken. Unlimited coffee, but it's like it's the coffee that you get if you order. Like if you say, "Can you go out the back, find all of the leftover coffee pods, put them in a fucking tub of hot water, and let it sit outside for a month, and just put that in my cup for me. Make it hot though, right, real hot, and just keep filling it up for free. Because it makes me feel special. It's fucking disgusting. I reckon if
That's fucking turned my stomach.
you go to America and go into the higher wealth areas and set up like proper barista style cafes with all of the milks, because everyone's fucking dealing with something, you would clean up. You just got to get Courtney or Kim to have your cup, give them half a milli for a fucking post, have all your franchises. Starbucks is done, closed, finished. Owarimasu, that's Japanese for finished.
Yeah, so I'm going to my sister's house.
Oh yeah, what were you doing for dinner?
We're going to have Vietnamese pork belly noodle salad thingo.
You having pork bowls?
Thingos.
Pork bowls. That's a pork bowl.
So I'm actually looking forward to
My next question, are they cooking the pork belly inside or outside?
No idea.
Because fuck cooking it inside.
Yeah, no idea.
My tip, if you're interested for the pork belly, you want to score it well on the fat side, obviously salt it well.
Oh, I'm not cooking.
On the
yeah.
belly side, you want to do a nice Chinese 5-spice kind of hoisin mix and mix it all in. Put it in an air fryer and put your air fryer outside. And then cook it at like 200 degrees for as long as it takes to be fucking good, divine. And then your house isn't fucked. Your air fryer is, but no one washes them anyway.
No.
And then you're done.
Nah.
Bearded Sith, what up, mofos and Dylan? Thanks for joining us, Sith.
What up?
We're going to finish in 10 minutes. So if you've got anything you want to talk about, now is the time.
Remember when you put him on question watch?
That's why he's fucking... Oh, hang on. Here we go. He actually asked a question. Jonesy, why is Spartan so stainy?
Because that's what Prodimine is. It is stainy. You get onto it quick enough, you can wash it off. But in your sprayer, yeah, you're committed.
Mumbles. Anyone watching F1 this weekend?
I forgot the F1s was on. I wanted to watch it on Sunday, but I'm going to the footy, so...
I'm just thinking about this as it's occurring, but I'm such a vengeful person that I've just realised I don't like F1 because we had it and it got taken away. So I disengaged and I fucking hate the whole sport. I need to go talk to my counsellor.
Well, I'll watch a replay.
They're eating the dogs.
Hopefully the
They're
Crows
eating
get
the
up
cats.
by
You watched the
Saints.
replay?
Yeah, I'll just watch replay. I watched last year's when the Ferrari won.
Do you think that they need to go back to proper engines?
I don't know nothing about the technology.
Because
in
I think
F1s.
there's chatter at the moment about them going back to a genuine V12 rather than a fucking hybrid electric fucking super booster like DNS Mario Kart fucking get the mushroom.
All right. So the thing for me, right? I'm not a
Hi,
massive.
Brett Weber.
I'm a little like in terms of a motorsport fan. I'm at the lower end, right?
Yeah, because you're from Gawler, you can't afford the cars.
But
But you can steal them and do like those chases like the Grand Theft Autos.
as long as they sound good,
Oh, V10, Greg says. Thank you, Greg.
as long as they sound good, I'm happy for them to do whatever. But don't crucify sport with 21 or 20 cars to go, oh,
From the emissions.
your sport needs to be green.
Do you know what makes
Fuck
me laugh?
off.
Do you know what makes me laugh? How do they get the cars to each track?
Yeah, that's right. They truck them and then they fly them.
They fucking put them in a plane.
Right? Yeah, like it's
Imagine they're like, yeah, we've got these wicked hybrids. It's good for the environment. They're like, what about your battery planes? How are they going?
well, it goes back to that argument where it was in Parliament, like it was in one of those green states, and it's
Shout
like,
out to Sarah Hansen, yeah.
it was like, you know, this state produces X amount of ton of green emissions, right? And then the guy's counter argument was, how many trees are in this state? And she goes, oh, I don't know. And he goes, well, roughly how much does it like offset, one tree offset, blah, blah, blah. And she answered it herself. And then he goes, okay, and he grabs. So actually, this state's carbon neutral by 200% because of the amount of trees. Oh no,
It's carbon positive.
We need to.
What's the opposite? What is it? So it's carbon neutral. What's the other one? Carbon negative, carbon positive?
Offset? I don't know. But then-
Offset.
but like
is
just-
offset like onset?
Yeah, it's just fucking fully like just upset her, and she went all like blue head and stuff. And
Oh, he went there. He went there.
yeah,
All
I
right.
suppose what I'm saying is don't crucify a sport that would have the littlest amount of impact on
Yeah,
it.
like rodeos.
There was a rodeo the other week.
Did you see? I saw a video of a horse. I'll find it for you. Hang on, we've got a question. Oh, this is a fucking wicked question because I already know the answer.
Stop it. Get some help.
Sorry, Michael. Hang on a sec. Craig Alexander 19. Do you have a chart that shows what products can and can't be mixed together?
Yes, we do. So if you go to the spray pack landing page on the website or the ultimate spray pack landing page on the website, scroll down a little bit. There's a mixing guide on both landing pages.
So this page is owned by someone called Paige Mills, who Mudge introduced me
Yeah.
to.
We sent her some
Yeah.
Lawnhub t-shirts.
It's gone. The video is gone, but it was on her fucking story, and it was. Oh, here it is.
Jesus.
So the video.
Oh, he did.
So the video
He did.
is on an Instagram page called Apparodio. So APORREADO. And it's of a dude that's on a bucking horse. How far back is the video?
And the horse pretty much goes, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm going to say there's got to be some with a lot of views, and the horse jumps up and fucking body slams the dude.
I love that.
But I don't know which video it is. Anyway, the best thing to do is go to Paige Mills. She'll probably appreciate the follow. She's only got 259,000 followers. So Paige, PAIGEMILLS _AU. Go to her story and have a look at this fucking horse doing a backflip and fucking killing someone.
That's fucking great. I love that.
So anyway, everyone's like sticking up for animal rights. Well, the animals do just as much harm to the humans, all right?
Well,
Oh God, the fucking letters. We're gonna get
No.
We're gonna get protesters. That's why we can't have a sign, because they'll have fucking uni students that have nothing better to do. They come here and be like, "What are we protesting again?" Doesn't matter. Just fucking hold the sign. Sorry.
cows kill more people than fucking most things in this world.
I think you're thinking of rhinos. Rhinoceroses.
Well,
Is that true, Dylan?
No, hippos.
Hippos. Hippos fuck rhinos and then they kill each other.
But I suppose it's a bit like, you know, there's lots of cows in the world, so there's lots of opportunities for them to harm and endanger people. Like,
I thought of the human equivalent to that. And just
Like-
went, yeah, I'm not going to say that.
like forklift license. You need a forklift license to drive a forklift because there's so many. But for a front end loader, you do not need a license, which is mind-boggling. Remember?
Yes. Nath Mandarin, did you answer my question about reducing galahs eating kikuyu lawn? Sorry if you did. I didn't see your question, sorry, but you need to kill the galahs or change lawn varieties.
Yes, like Matthew did.
He didn't kill the galahs.
No,
he changed lawn varieties.
I could probably argue maybe he did both.
But anyway, that's not financial
not
advice. And
financial
obviously,
advice.
while the protesters are here protesting the horses, you can do the galahs. Luke. No, you talk, mate. You're the host.
I remember when Pop was alive. The protesters were at Oakbank one year, and I'd never seen Pop get out of his chair so quickly, and he was fucking screaming at him. Yeah, rest in peace, Pop.
Luke Oriel, can you please release a product that will keep rats off my fucking tomatoes for fuck's sake? Nets. Well, rats going to eat nets.
Yeah.
We actually
Could you bait them up?
Well, I'm going to
At
say
their base?
another Instagram story. So there's a guy called Matt Smedley who is a local South Australian, Matty Smeds. He's got 5,500 followers. He used to do Muay Thai and fucking bodybuilding and shit. So he buys Lawnhub gear and uses Lawnhub gear. I was introduced to him from John from Mail Post Haste. He has his fucking stories have been him dealing with rats for the because they've got chickens, dogs, fucking everything. He didn't want to use baits, and fuck, it was funny watching him like making like a 20-litre bucket with a flat lid and like shit trying to catch these rats. Luke, full honesty, no, we will never ever make a product that keeps your rats off your tomatoes. It's just there's not enough demand for it. You're the first person that's ever asked for it, and I'm really sorry. But good luck. And if you're comfortable using baits, I would just bait the whole fucking house. But some people have dogs. You can get those baits that have in buildings. Bearded Sith. Every cow is named Karen, but not every Karen is a cow.
Okay.
I don't think that's true. We had a cow when I was younger, and its name was Daisy. Okay. I need to go because we have quite a busy sporting life. Even though the temperatures are high, my son is playing in a grand final for baseball on Sunday. And so they've got a light training session tonight. My wife's playing in a softball semi-final on Saturday or Sunday. My boys are both playing basketball on Saturday. Good luck. It's going to be a fucking hectic weekend.
Hectic.
We put the dick in hectic, I can tell you that much. So
Let's say China.
I just hadn't used that button. There's nothing there. We answered all the questions on Instagram. All right, wonderful. I'm really sad that we entered. The last comment was that. So, yeah. Do you know anyone called Karen?
Yeah, the lady we buy the caps from.
No.
Her name's Karen.
Okay. I feel bad
And
now.
the bush scoops.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you tune in next week. We will be live again. I think so.
Yeah.
And then the week after will be pre-recorded. I've got a few guests in mind, so hopefully we can do that. But yeah, I think I fucked that up. Yeah, Sith, you fucked that up. You said it backwards. It's all right. It doesn't matter. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the journey. And keep it green. We'll see you soon.
See you next
So
week.
you don't know these folks, that's what you're saying?
I know two of them. I don't know the other two. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I'm legally blind, so how I'm gonna drive a car?
So did you know what happened to the 7-year-old victim then?
I don't know what happened. I just know what the police said.
So you can't see it all?
Huh?